stroke HHO, demolition of the existing front boundary fence and erection of a 2-metre boundary wall and erection of a detached double garage at Meadowcroft Borden Lane. It is down for approval. However, I think we've had a few objections. Can I bring Catherine into this, please?
Thank you, Chair. Yes, just to update members, there's no formal update. There has been a few issues with this site. We have had a few complaints about work ongoing. So obviously we've investigated and advised them that what they want to do requires planning permission. They have submitted an application. We have got amendments to it. LCC Highways are fully happy with everything. And we can address the other concerns that have been raised, both by the parish council and by residents by condition. It will be different to what they've started doing and what's in place at the moment. So I know a few people have seen it and said, oh, you know, we're not happy with that. But that's not what the proposed scheme is. They did start doing something else. We have advised them. They've took on board the comments from LCC. We've now got a scheme that we're happy with. And with the appropriate conditions, we can control that. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. Colleagues? Councillor Iqbal, Councillor Hanif, Councillor Arshad.
Yeah, Chair, just I'm proposed move it.
Have we got a seconder?
Okay. Yeah, I'll second that, Chair.
So it's been moved by Councillor Hanif and seconded by Councillor Arshad, Mohammed Arshad. Can I ask all those in favour, please? Councillor Arshad, Councillor Hanif in favour, Councillor Yasser Iqbal?
Yeah, in favour.
Councillor Musawwar Arshad? Councillor Musawwar Arshad?
Yes, in favour, Chair.
In favour, yeah. Myself. That's unanimous. All 5 in favour of the application to approve. Thank you. Item 7, enforcement. The land to the south of Robinson Lane. So obviously, the enforcement's been held. We're still waiting for the land to the south of Pendle Bridge, Reedley. Enforcement notice served requiring the owner to remove the caravan used for residential occupation and cease using land for any residential purpose. Is that okay, colleagues? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Item 8, national planning reforms. This is obviously for colleagues' information.
Yeah, noted, Chair.
Thank you. Item 9, capital programme. We've got 2 bids. The first one is back of Albert Street. I've got Councillor Sajjad Ahmed who'd like to speak on this first. Councillor Sajjad.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, thank you. I just want to propose this for approval.
What? Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can, Councillor Sajjad.
Yeah, just want to propose this for approval, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, that's fine. Did you not want to say anything else? I know you said you wanted to speak on it.
No, just want to. It just needs the risk something. Obviously, I see the condition of the battery.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah.
So just want.
Yeah.
To let you know.
Yeah. Have you got it, Councillor Yasser Iqbal? Councillor Iqbal?
Sorry, Chair, I was on mute. Yeah, I've got nothing. I think I had one question, but I think Councillor Hanif answered that at the very outset of the meeting. So I wasn't sure which part of Albert Street, because if you remember, we did Albert Street a few years back, but I think he's answered my question without actually asking. So that's fine.
Yeah, so you're happy to second that?
Yeah, I'll second that.
Everyone, all those in favour, Councillor, obviously Councillor Yasser is, Councillor Sajjad, Councillor Arshad, Mohammed Arshad?
Yes, yes.
Councillor Musawwar Arshad?
Yes, in favour.
Yeah, I'm in favour, so that's all 5 in favour. The second bid is various Brierfield highway improvements. There's different things. Yes, Councillor Hanif.
Yeah, can I move them in a block, Chair?
Well, I've moved. You can't move them in block because obviously you've got.
No. That'd be sorry. Can I move the bid?
Yeah, that's fine. Happy to, anyone who's happy to second that?
Yeah, I'll second that, Chair.
Yeah. All those in favour, Councillor, obviously Yasser Iqbal is, Councillor Hanif is, Councillor Mohammed Arshad?
Yes, sir.
Councillor Musawwar Arshad?
Yeah, in favour.
Yeah, I'm in favour, so all 5 in favour. I just have to make it clear to colleagues, we have to do this. Obviously, each vote has to be recorded now, obviously, because it's a little bit different than actually meeting in person. Item 10, traffic liaison meeting. I'm just seeing if there is anything.
Nothing noted.
Yeah, but let's just have a look if there's anything in Brierfield on here, because we did ask for obviously certain stuff Brierfield where we were having speeding issues, like Pennine Way and Reedley, Brierfield, double yellows. Take a formal consultation on that. Yeah, if you have a look, Councillor Arshad, if you have a look at 6.5, have you got? Can you see it? 6.5.
Yeah, I can, yeah.
What have you read? What does it say?
Yeah, come on, carry on.
Yeah, it's Arthur Street, Chapel Street, Brierfield area. Has raised concerns about the speeding in this area. As reported at the previous T element, any concerns regarding speeding should now be reported to the Lancashire Road Safety Partnership. It was agreed that the road homes in situ are satisfactory. It was agreed that this matter should be referred to the LRSP side. The problem we're having is, I'm sorry, but Lancashire County Council or whoever, these traffic, they're just not listening to anybody.
No.
You
Tell me another one.
Yeah. Item 10, tackling contamination in recycling bins.
Noted before, Chair.
Yeah. Okay. Item 12, tree planting on council-owned land.
Yeah, Chair, that's the land next to in the Brierfield one is hard plats.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. For our patch is hard plats. Then it goes to other sections of the town, and I think we should obviously move the chair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Second that.
Thank you. Item 13, land at Bowland View, Brierfield. Obviously, this was deferred from the last meeting. The report's in front of you. We have Mr. Adnan Yousaf who'd like to speak on this before colleagues come in. Adnan?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can, Adnan.
Good evening. My name is Adnan Yousaf from Cross Construction Limited, part of the Cross Group, who are local, Brierfield and Reedley based contractors, developers and investors. I am here to speak in connection with item 13, land at Bowland View, Brierfield, further to this item being deferred at the last meeting. I humbly request all members to please approve this item and request the Policy and Resources Committee to declare this very small parcel of land shown edged black on the plan that you have, and I don't know if it's highlighted in green there, surplus to requirements, and that the Chief Executive be authorised to negotiate terms of a sale to ourselves, who are the developers of the immediately adjoining land. As you are aware, outline planning permission was granted for 19 new build houses by members of this committee, which we are very grateful for. The only way to gain access to this site, as proposed on the outline planning permission already granted, is over this small area of land, which is at the end of the cul-de-sac in between numbers 7 and 8 Bowland View, and a new road will continue through here, servicing the proposed new housing development. If this land is not declared surplus to requirements, then we will not be able to develop the 19 houses that permission has already been granted for. The sale of the land will allow for development to be carried out and also achieve significant capital receipt for the council, both in the short and long term. This land is only a very small part, 3% of the land to be precise, that was transferred to the council 20 years ago as part of a Section 106 agreement in relation to the houses built on Bowland View and the surrounding area. In fact, to prove the very high current demand and very low supply of modern houses within the area, would you believe it or not that the last house that was sold on Bowland View was in December 2003, nearly 17 years ago after being newly built, and that is public information on the internet. We already have genuine written expressions of interest from current residents living on Bowland View themselves and the surrounding areas who have registered their interest with us and will ultimately be securing the preferred new build housing plot, which we can custom build for them at this stage. This development will enhance the immediate area significantly and will also tremendously benefit the local residents and their families. With our local experience of property rental and development, we can confirm that there are no suitable houses currently available to rent and that there is a waiting list for those who wish to buy in sought-after locations in the borough. Please can all members approve this item and declare this land surplus to requirements so that we can commence development and safeguard and create new construction jobs within the locality, together with providing much needed newly built sought after housing. As you are aware, once approved, this will then be advertised for 2 consecutive weeks as in accordance with section 123 of the Local Government Act 1973. This will allow any local resident and those who may oppose based on my not in my backyard type objection to do so, which will be duly considered by the Policy and Resources Committee. As mentioned, we have had strong support and interest for this development, and we are relying on each and every member present here to please declare this land surplus to requirements so that we can commence the required process to purchase the land and commence development without any further delay. Thank you for listening, and we hope to count on your local support. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that, Adnan. Do colleagues want to come in before?
Yeah.
Yes,
Mr.
Councillor
Chair.
Rashad.
Mr. Chair, I would like to support this application tonight. I think it'll be a really good development for the area. Obviously, Mr. Adnan's already touched on the subject that there's a lot of big shortage of houses in Brierfield, especially the 3 to 4 bedroom houses. There's a lot of demand for it, and I'm sure if we pass this tonight, Cross Construction can sit down with the Pendle Council and get the land that's needed for the access. So I'd urge all the councillors tonight to support this application. It's a really good project for the area. It really enhance the area really well, and I have no problems whatsoever in moving this application tonight. Thank you
for that. Thank you. Any other councillors?
No, Chair, second that.
Okay, so we've got a mover and seconder. Anybody against this? Councillor Musawa Arshad?
Sorry, Chair, I was on mute there. In terms of the report itself, I've had a read of it. I'm of the view that it should be approved tonight to be forwarded on to the Policy and Resources Committee for them to consider. Obviously, it was previously deferred at the last meeting. I'm not sure, as I wasn't there, what the reasons for deferring it were. I don't know whether you can enlighten me, Chair, at all.
Yeah, what happened was it was deferred by Councillor Hanif for more information. And the information we received was that, obviously, what Adnan's already mentioned, that obviously if this land wasn't declared surplus, obviously the planning, the construction company, Cross Construction, would struggle to obviously have access to actually build the houses. That was what the information was, obviously what was asked for, and that's what obviously Adnan has just obviously confirmed, that if they don't get, obviously if it's not made surplus, then they will struggle to gain access. That was the information that was asked for, Councillor Masawa.
Thank you, Chair. Well, in that case, I think having this area committee having previously approved the application for the construction of the 19 houses in that land, I think it is only right that we support this motion tonight and move it forward to the Policy and Resource Committee.
Yeah, that's fine. So obviously this will now be obviously declared surplus, and it'll go now to Policy and Resource, and I think it might go.
Chair.
Yes, Councillor Neve.
Yeah, I just want to add something on there, Chair. That I want, obviously, in the resolution, I want to put a resolution here that whatever money is made from selling this plot,
Yeah,
is spent solely in Brierfield and Reedley.
Lynn, can we do that?
Yes, we can. I've checked, and we can put a resolution. It's up to P&R committee then to take a recommendation. So I spent this afternoon asking the question.
Basically, what you're moving is that we obviously the land is made surplus, and whatever obviously price is agreed with the with obviously the company, that money is earmarked just for Brierfield and Reedley.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you get that, Lynn?
I did, yeah. So that's a recommendation to the P&R committee.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Can I thank? Is that okay, Adnan? Adnan?
Yeah, can you hear me now? Yes, thank you very much. That is perfect. Much appreciated by all the members and everyone present. Thank you.
Thank you. Can I thank everybody for coming to this meeting, and can I thank Councillor Mohammed Arshad in particular, obviously because we haven't seen him for a while. So thank you very much. I think that's the end of the meeting.
Chairman.
Sorry. Apologies. I forgot to look on the other side. I'm so excited of hearing Councillor Arshad's voice, you see. Item 14, reopening of Pendle Town Centres. Councillor Hanif, do you want to come in on that?
Is that, just remind me what that is?
It's about, the meeting we had with Hassan and...
Oh, yeah. Chair, obviously, a further 12 meeting with Hassan. We are looking at, obviously, we've got about £11,000 to spend in the town centre. All to do with COVID-19 related issues. And what we are looking at is providing stand-up sanitizers to businesses outside their premises. So obviously all the residents and all anybody walking along can benefit.
Yeah.
At present, we've seen two different types, and we're trying to get the costings, the height, the usage, and everything else. Yeah. Once we've got all the information, Chair, we will obviously present it to this committee.
Thank you very much for that. The next item is item 15. Obviously, members have requested this. 15A speeding cars. I'm not sure who actually put that on the agenda. Do we know? Well, we have obviously discussed it with the inspector, and also obviously there's going to be a meeting on Monday, Community Safety Partnership, so it can be discussed there. And we've, item 15B, parking, Robson Street and John Street.
I put that up, Chair.
Yeah.
The residents of Robson Street, about 3 of them, contacted me about 3 weeks ago. And the parking there is atrocious, and the residents can't actually park anywhere in John Street, Robson Street, and all that area. The reason for that is that small factory in John Street is taking all the spaces. So can we do something for? Can we look at a project, residents only parking or something like this? Because this has been going on for quite a long time, I've been told.
I think Lynn might be able to come in. We did once actually try to do something. I don't know whether it was residents parking or something like that, but I don't think residents were, because I think when you get residents parking, you have to pay a certain amount, don't you?
No idea.
Lynn, can you?
Yeah, you would have to do a survey of the residents, and yes, I think there is a charge for a permit for residents parking.
Yeah. Can we do a survey, Chair?
Lynn, can we do a survey?
You could resolve that we be asked to carry out a survey.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, so councillor needs to move that we resolve to do a survey. Obviously, I'll second that. Okay. There's no applications for Bradford Town Centre improvements grants. And obviously item 17, the Housing, Health and Engineering Centre report that there are no existing environmental blight sites and no new sites have been forwarded. So if colleagues do have any, please forward them to the relevant, either to Tricia or Julie Whittaker, please.
Thank
Is that
you.
okay? Can I thank everybody for attending and speak to everybody soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chair.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chair.